Hello, beautiful souls out there. How you guys doing? You found LJ's Thriving Energy, and you know I've been talking about painting rocks. So today we're going to paint a rock together, okay? So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need a rock. Now, I've got all kinds of different rocks. It just depends on what you feel like painting. This one I thought looked like somebody's little butt, or a peanut, right? But when you turn it over, it's got all kinds of cool stuff. So that's going to be a fun one to paint. Here's a flat one. You could put some cool affirmation on the front. Always paint the front and the back. Looks kind of like a box from here, doesn't it? It's like, look at the rock and picture what it is. What do you see? Use your imagination. What do you see? This one's a pretty one. I liked the dip in it. So all kinds of rocks, whatever size, shape. This one's kind of cool. It's got an actual hole. I just think it looks like it needs to hold water or something, right? Yeah, this one's nice because it has many sides to it. So you can put any affirmations on, an affirmation on each side. I paint rocks sometimes for kindness rocks on Facebook. And I'll actually put that on the back of the rock. You know, kindness rocks. Kindness. This one, I can see a face in it. I mean, look at that guy. You can see the face. So that's how I'm going to draw it. This is what I've done. I mean, these are just a couple of the things that I've done. I've put rocks together. And this lady actually has little rhinestones. And, you know, you got to do the back. Look at the rhinestones on the back, too. Isn't that pretty? And, oh, this is a cool one. My lady. And turn it around. It's the back side, you know, of the scarf. I got part of her face on the back side. It's whatever you see in the rock. That's what I go by. Like this one, I saw a bumblebee. So I painted a bumblebee and I got the little stinger. I know if you've seen my videos, I've used these before in my little telephone. This is the rock I found, and then I added this little piece here. I added that to it just to make it look more like a cell phone. But I painted the little picture in there and did the little squares down there. It's just so fun, isn't it? This one's one of my favorites. You know, if you get a smooth rock, you can do all kinds of beautiful colors of it. So today I chose this one. I'm going to do a fish because it looks like a fish to me. So what I did was I chose these colors. I'm going to do this, I think the green as the base, and then we'll just do a whatever design I feel like doing as I go along. Excuse me, I'll put some eyes on it and a little mouth and everything. You can draw. I used these, what is it? Yeah, the Misu Love calligraphy lettering brush pens. I love these things. So if you want to get a box of those, that does help. I don't think they're very expensive on Amazon. So I've got those. You can do your outlines. If you want to outline something or really, you know, put a design in there that then you know what to color in, you can do that. You need a hair dryer because we're going to actually use the hair dryer. So I'm going to start, let's see what I can do here. I'm going to start painting the base of it actually. So I know you've got all your supplies all set to go. This is my list of affirmations. Is that hilarious? But you can make your own list. Just little beautiful things you can write on the rocks. I want to take a picture of that, right? It'll give you some ideas anyway. So yeah, pick your rock. I know you guys, you can pause this, go find your rock, whatever you want to do. These are acrylic paints. They're, what is it? Dual acrylic markers. That's what I like. So it has two different sizes of ends. Like this one has the nice thick one here, and then it has another one that's short and, you know, a fatter one, which I could use right now too. Yeah. That's really moving it on there easier. So I went on Amazon. I think I got a set of like 20, maybe 20 of these pens, or maybe it was 40. I think it was actually 40 for the first set. But the acrylic, I just love acrylic. And at the end, we're going to spray them with this, the Rust-Oleum. This is the clear gloss clear enamel. So this is after you wait 2 days. We're going to paint this, and you're going to get it all done. It's going to look so pretty. And in between coats, we'll use the hair dryer if we want. And, you know, of course you can do this at home and just take your time. So I'm just getting the base on it. In the meantime, I think what I'm going to do is pick an oracle card, and we can talk about, oh my God, wow. I got the goat. We're going to pick an oracle card and talk about the oracle card, and I'm going to channel messages from my spirit team. From them to, you know, from my spirit team through me to you. So we'll talk about this goat. This is all about, this is reliability. So reliability is extremely important right now in your life. You need someone to rely upon, and you rely upon yourself, right? You always rely upon yourself first. And then you can that's what you hope for. It's like you don't need a partner, right? But you want a partner. But you don't need them. That's the point that we've all gotten to, isn't it? Yeah, when you get needy, that pushes people away, doesn't it? Yeah. That's a beautiful goat, though. She's got really long fur. Beautiful long fur. It's a huge goat. You know, the goat goes. It's a Capricorn card, actually. Capricorns are the sea goat. So if you're a Capricorn, cool. I'm a Capricorn sun. And I'm a Saggy moon and rising. But yeah, Capricorns, we work our asses off. We really do. Sometimes we don't know when to quit. Yeah, so if you're a Cappy, I think you've learned throughout all the years, right? You've learned how much to work and when to take a break. So if you've forgotten that, I'm hearing, if you've forgotten that you need to stop working so much and take a break, maybe a weekend vacation, go down to the beach. That sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, weekend vacation at the beach. I need a beach. I'm back in Colorado, so there's only lake beaches, right? But maybe I could find a lake beach. There's hot springs. You could go to the hot springs. That's beautiful. It looks like this card, this oracle card, just reminds me of winter. Just reminds me of winter time. So something major is changing. You're becoming much more reliable by winter time. Maybe you haven't been so reliable in the past. I don't know. That's interesting, isn't it? So I got my white sage going. Alright, so I've got a pretty good base coat on here, you guys. Pretty good base coat. Now we'll take our hairdryer, and I'm going to actually do it with you guys. You know, we need to get this done. Turn it on low, turn it on high. I'm going to just do high for just a second, because we really want to make sure this is dry before we do any more coats. Doesn't take long though on high. Alright, so now I like these pens because if you're working with paint, it takes a lot longer to dry. These dry very quickly. Okay, so this is my fish. And I'm seeing an eye in there, and I'm seeing a mouth down here. And we're going to do these as the fins, right? So you can kind of draw in the eyes if you want. Sometimes you have to move it away, see where that eye is. I think the eyes are so important on these things. And then I see a smile. That's cool. Yeah, I see a smile. So draw it on. You could use a pencil too if you want. And I'm going to do the other side too. I'm going to see where I did the other eye. Kind of make it similar. So they don't look too weird, right? Can't have an eye on the top of the head. Actually, some fish do, to kind of throw you off. We'll put one up here since we're talking about it. I just put an eye on the top. We put an eye just to fake the fish that are coming if they want to attack this fish, right? Alright, so here is the beautiful mouth. I like that. All right, so now we got the face, we got the eye and the mouth on both sides. And now, what am I going to do, I think? If you got some wine or something, you know, this is actually tea, blueberry tea with some other things in it. Not alcohol. I'm not really a drinker. I'm going to kind of outline what I want to do here, because I think that's important. We're just going to outline what I want to shade, what I want to color in. I want to make sure everybody can see that this is a fish, right? Here we go. Okay, now I want to do one here. I'm going to do a color in the middle. I'll show you in just a second. And this is going to be a cool fish. See what I'm going to color in? So I just drew lines wherever I wanted to draw lines. Whatever felt right, that's what I did. And now I'm going to do it on the other side. And fish really rarely are exactly the same on both sides, so don't ever worry about being exact. This is fun. This is just making something beautiful, right? Okay, get my lines all the way across the face. What did we do here? I kind of did that for a fin. See, I did that as the fin. Guess I need the fin at the bottom too. Do that on that side. All right. See how blank it is? And now I'm just going to start filling it in wherever I want. It's like whatever I want to do, I'm going to do. I just heard it's my prerogative. Thank you, Spirit. All right, my prerogative. Let's just see here. Ooh, that's looking cool. I like that. So now I'm going to pick my second color. Since I got my lines, I can pretty much just do my second color here. Whew, let's see. I got pink, yellow, dark blue. I think I'm going to go for some pink. I feel like I really want to brighten it up right here. Right in the middle. Beautiful pink, actually. The pink and the green. You got to pick some bright colors. Most of the time, you know, if you really want it to stand out, right? If you go over the line, you can just go back in afterwards and trace over the black line. See, I think I went over a little bit on this side, so I'll just go back in later and fill that black in. And I'm going to do, let's see, part of the tail too. I kind of want to do it similar on the other side, but do I? I think I won't. I think I'm going to go pink here. Yep, I'm going a whole different direction on this side, right? Interesting. Now I kind of want to do the same as the other side for the big one in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in that with the pink. Oh yeah. And now I think I'm going to tie it together. Go over the top. Okay, so we got the two sides. And then you can always tie it together. I mean, seriously, it's your imagination. What do you see when you look at this rock? You can run through, do another coat if you feel like it. I mean, with that pink, you know, whatever your second color is. We don't need to worry too much about it because we've already dried the base color, right? So we can just keep adding colors, and then at the end we'll blow dry everything. Might have to do a little more detail work. If you get too much in a hurry, you know, you might have to do too much cleanup. We're not into doing a lot of cleanup around here, right? So if you try to just stay in your lines, or who cares? You don't even need lines, right? That's the nice thing about this. If you make a mistake, you can just go back in with more pink or go back in with more yellow, right? That's cool. And I want another part that's yellow. I'm going to do this back fin. I think I'll do underneath too. Just whatever you feel like doing, do it, man. This is what it's all about. It's all about relaxing, isn't it? Let's take another card. So we got the goat. Oh yeah, we got the honeybee. Reciprocity. Oh, I like this so much. Because you guys are doing artwork, there's reciprocity from the universe. The universe is sending beautiful thank yous Because when you do artwork, your mind is only on the art. It can't think about all the stupid other stuff that you feel like you need to worry about, right? So it's really, it's a form of meditation if you think about it, right? Doing any kind of artwork, any kind of music, and just things that, it's like I think of, it's not a core class, like English, history, and my granddaughter's going to high school, so we just went through all this. It's not a core class. This is more of your electives, right? This is an elective, and the universe is saying they love it when you do electives. You still have to do some of your core stuff, right? You got to still be the busy bee. It's so funny, we got the bee card, and I have my little bee here. This one was fun. I picked up the rock, and it was just a plain old rock, and I saw the bee in it. So it really does depend on what you see in the rock. The rock will tell you what it wants to look like. This one told me it wanted to be a fish. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're making it into a fish, right? I love it. And most of the time on my rocks, if I don't want to put, like I have, like on this one, LJ's Rockin Gems. This is the yin and yang. So on the back rock, I put two rocks together here. I put LJ's Rockin Gems. But sometimes I just put LJ on the rocks. Especially if I'm giving them away. I don't really care if they know. I just do it because I love doing it. I love giving these away. I love bringing in beautiful smiles from people. I love giving people smiles, the kind of things that we do just because we enjoy it. I mean, really, that's what Spirit is saying is the life we're going to be leading. Yeah, it's going to be a lot less stressful than it was, right? How are we doing time? We've got 17 minutes. See, we're doing pretty good. I think it's time for another color. I should do one more yellow area, though. I feel like this needs some yellow on this side. That's just going to be a quick one here. Alrighty. Yeah, that's better. Usually get, whatever you feel like you do. Right? Excuse me. Dark blue here. This is going to be pretty. Oh my gosh. This is really pretty. I love these pens. It's so easy. Rather than using like paintbrushes, which I do have. I've got acrylic paints, in the little bottles and everything. And on bigger things, I use, the bigger the item is, the better it is to use the paint with a paintbrush, Because these, you'll use them up really quick if you use it on too big of items. And they're really not meant for that. They're meant for this, for small work, right? Small work. So, wow. I like the bumblebees. Reciprocity. Look at this. I just saw somebody on TikTok or something. This potted plant had a huge thing of bees in it. And the guy's showing everybody how he's going to move them, get them out of the potted plant, out of the person's backyard, right? And he said, just as long as you're careful, just move them carefully. Don't do that yourself. Call somebody, hire somebody to do it, but who's a beekeeper, because, you can really, some people can die from being stung. Is that you? Yeah. All right, this one's looking good. I'm doing just a little bit of blue on the bottom. I'm just getting crazy here. Kind of doing a design here. Just doing what I want, what I feel like. I do what I want, right? I do what I want. I'm going to do a little bit of blue up here because I feel like it needs some blue in the front of his face. That's cute. Do a little blue all the way over here. And a little blue over here. This is turning out really cute, you guys. How's your rock? How's your rock look? Awesome. Don't forget the top, don't forget the bottom, don't forget the back. Do all four sides. Absolutely. I'm just going to do an outline in blue right here because I really feel like I want that to shine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cruise through with the blue. Ooh, that's cool. Then I don't have to go back through, so I just went through with the blue and did the lines. Then you don't have to go back through with your black. I'm trying to decide, though, what color the eye should be. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going through, redoing my lines. Oh, I need to fill this one in. Yeah, what color eye? This is going to be a cute little rock. I like it. I wonder who'll get it. You know, if I take it out, I go for walks out on the trails out here. And I usually leave a rock at my destination, wherever I decide I want to go. And I usually leave a rock up there for somebody to find. It's so fun. It feels good to give, too. And it was fun creating it, right? Ah! The fish was trying to go for a swim. That's too funny. Okay, so I got the lines. I've got to fill in a little bit more pink, I think, in here. Here. Do a little pink there. I'm just going to do a quick second coat. That's looking pretty good, right? I mean, with these pens, you can do things really fast. Add a little bit of pink there, because I want to, right? Ooh, I almost did a pink eye. That's interesting. Pink eye. No, we're not talking about pink eye. I think I'll give, well, that one's got pink and then yellow for the mouth. Pink on one side and I did yellow on the other. Okay, I guess that's how it wanted to be. That's okay. Put a little pink here. This is turning out cool. I like the little top part. Alright. Alright, so the last thing I think is the eye color. I think I'm going to do a deep green. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I just grabbed a brand new color, so that olive green for the eye. So this fish has nice green eyes. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to put my John Hancock on the bottom. I'm going to do LJ. Just sign my initials, right? L period J. So if anybody ever meets me and they see me putting a rock down and they get it, they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you're LJ." You can say, "Yes, I'm so happy that you got my rock. I wanted you to have it." All right, so now, guys, don't spray that. Don't spray it for 2 days. Just put it somewhere where it can just sit. Just let it sit. Let it dry. Okay? And then, in 2 days, so lay it on a piece of cardboard. Put a big piece of cardboard out. Lay it down one side. You're going to spray 12 inches away. You're going to spray 12 inches away. You know, this is not going to be in your hand. You're going to spray it. You're going to spray the, kind of do angle, but you're not doing a really thick coat. You're just spraying, you know, one time. And then leave it for a couple hours. And then you can come back and you can turn it over. And you can spray the other side, right? And then leave it overnight. And the next day, you're going to have an amazing rock. Absolutely amazing. Can you believe it went from, you know, like looking like this to this? I mean, that's what you can do with rocks. Yay! Now, if you have a smooth rock, like I said, you can do like a dark black color, and you can just write in red, you know, love, or, you know, and then on the other side, happiness. You know, that's where these really come in handy. These really come in handy for your writing. Okay? Woo! Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I loved doing this with you. So let me know in the comments if you liked this video. And I like that we can talk about the oracle cards too, and kind of what's going on in your life. So I thank you so much for watching. I send you love and light. Namaste. Bye.